Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. We're continuing with, I guess, part 2 of our planet-sized mall build that we are working on here. Last episode, we did actually get quite a bit built. We're more or less covering half of the planet now, or half of the planet, I guess you can say. Which is kind of cool. So hopefully we should be able to fit everything on one planet. At least that's the plan. Planning stuff, you know. So we are producing majority of things here. So we are producing the Mark II assemblers. We are producing Mark III belts. We are able to produce solar. We are probably going to set up a solar farm today so that we have a little bit more power available. We have quite a good planet in this system that we can use for that. We do have the inserters as well, but we can't really expand them because we don't have very many of the actual assemblers. So we're gonna need a few more. We only have 8 left. So that is our first thing to do. It's to make sure that these guys can actually start producing. We have a few things that we need to be able to do that. If we jump in here and we take a look at the Mark III assemblers, we're gonna need these particle broadbands. And to get that, we need the nanotubes. Those should be fairly simple. We just need the titanium ingots. The rest we should have available. We could also use those, whatever they're called, these guys. The spiniform stalagmite crystals, but I'm not so sure we actually have that in this region. I actually don't think that we do. No. We do have the grating crystals though, and we are going to need those as well. So yeah, we are probably gonna make the additional nanotubes just with graphene and the titanium ingots. I think that's fine. The other things are rare resources, so we could have a use for that in other places. And then we have the crystal silicon. Those are of course really easy. We already have the silicon, so we just need to put down the production and we're good to go with that. And then we have the plastics. Maybe the one that's going to take us a little bit more time. We're gonna need to import oil and transfer that oil into refined oil, which isn't great. I wonder if I wanna find a planet, and because I don't think we have, or I know we don't have any oil on this planet, so we might want to go to a planet just to have oil refinement on a separate planet. I'll look into that as well, but we're gonna need to fix oil somehow. And that's more or less everything we need for the particle broadbands. The majority of the other stuff we already have. Another thing that we are going to need are the quantum chips. These are a little bit easier. We already have the processors, so that's fine. We're gonna need the plane filters. We're gonna use the optical grating crystals for the cashmere crystals. And the idea behind that is that we already have the grating crystals in this region, so we should be able to use it. And then we have all of the other stuff available as well, so there should be no issues with that. We also need titanium glass. The only thing we're missing here, after we have built out the broadband accelerators or broadband particles that we need, is going to be the water and also the glass. So that's what we are going to start with. First off, I am going to go get myself some more crystals. Because we should have some crystals here somewhere. Let's have a look. There we have the crystals. So that's on the 4th ring from the sun. Luckily it's very easy to travel between planets now. In the beginning it actually takes a while you're in your own solar system even to travel between planets. That's not really a case when you unlock the warp drive. Not tilted. Find and land on a planet rotating on a horizontal basis. What does that mean? Oh, I have no clue. I think you're rotating in some weird way. Let me know what this could mean. It doesn't tell us anything, it's just an achievement. But I guess it's good for something. Maybe if you have a Dyson Sphere on it, you could put all of your array receivers here. That might be an option. Either way, we are going to just set down some power. So discharge. And we're gonna see, where do we have the equator on all this? This is a very, very small planet actually. So right here. That's gonna be pretty good. And we are just going to go over here. Okay, so we needed some optical grating crystal. I actually decided to take everything that's available on this planet. I think that makes sense. I don't see why that's an issue. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. So that's the grating crystals that we need. What else do we need? We need water from somewhere. I'm actually not sure that we even have water on the network anywhere. Much less so that we can actually do something with it. If we were to put water on here, what happens then? Remote demand. Yeah, there's just nothing. Okay. So we need to fix some water. That's not available in this planet. So we might do that a little bit later. You're gonna be full. You are both going to be full. And you are both going to be full. Very good. Local demand and remote supply. Makes sense. Same there. And you look fine as well. We'll go from you over to here with those, and from you over to here. Will make us have warpers everywhere as well when we need it. Yeah, the fact that we still have no power on the way here, we really need to fix that power situation back at home. We really need to get that going. I'm just gonna double check if we have any oil or any water here. I'm like 99.9% certain that we don't. We do have fire ice, we do have kimberlite ore. We don't have anything else. Some sulfuric acid. That's about it. Yeah. Alright. Not much we can do about that. So let's jump back to it's plutonium 3, right? Yes, let's jump to you. Okay, so let's start by making these crystals. I'm not sure how many we're gonna need. 1 for 4 seconds, and we need 2 every second. That's even 15 of them only. And we need even more of the other ones. What is that? That's 3 per second that we need for that. No, it's yeah, 3 per second. For the hydrogen. That's kind of cool. Okay. So we're not gonna make very many of those. That's for sure. Let's then maybe go... I think we can go over here. We've already started a lot of the building over here, so we might as well continue with that, right? go here. We can have this guy. So 1, 2, 3 there. You are going to be these. Okay, so that is the Cashmere crystals. We're still waiting for the optical grating crystals, and our planet that we set up isn't really working. We still miss a lot of power. But that is at least those. So next up we are going to need... What was next? These guys. We're gonna need these. Which means that we're gonna need glass. And I might think that I already have a glass one. I sure do. And that is a really big boy. I think if I go down here, we already have a few that are this big. Yes, these are all the same. Okay. Then we will go with you there, or there. Yes. And we're gonna need some of these. Where do we have them? Ah, where did you go? These. That's a decent start at least. Okay, so that is a little bit of stone. We're still very low on smelters, so I'm not building all of the smelters all the time. I'm just building whatever I absolutely need now. What else do we need for these? We're gonna need the titanium glass, so we're gonna need some titanium smelting. Do we have a blueprint for that? I don't feel like I've been... Oh no, we do. We do. Okay. Let's see, we should probably move you to this... that one. How come we have these that are so small? Are you not 30? You're only 15. Okay. Are my other ones too long, or am I doing something else that changes that value? You need 2 for 1, that's why. Okay. Alrighty then. So we'll just go next here then. I'll just bury these. Then we'll go you guys with the titanium. That is also backwards. Can I flip a blueprint somewhere? Is that possible? Maybe not. We've actually reached the tropical lines now. We can't fit another one here. Okay. Time to continue on the next row. So, 2 steps away from that. If I can hit that line, then we are in decent shape. Like that. Go ahead with that. Let's get you. Most time everything takes in this game is actually to get stuff built. It takes so long time to just build something. Even if you like discount the amount of time you're spending just planning everything, just placing down a blueprint takes forever for these bots. It's way quicker than in the early game, of course, but still very, very, very slow. Okay, so that is the titanium incoming as well. So we're currently working on this titanium glass. did we set up glass? I think we did, right? And we are now having titanium ingots as well. So the only thing we're missing now is water for these then. And then we can actually get the these guys, right? Yeah, and then we can get the plane filters built. That's good. Where do we want to have the plane filters built? I guess we can just have everything continue being built over here together with these guys. Yeah, I'll probably start on a new row over here somewhere. If we go as far as we can, we should be able to build beyond this point. And we will have here, first off, one of these. We're gonna build these plane filters. So you need 2 in and 1 out, and it's like very, 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 very slow. 1 every 12 seconds. We need 12 for 1 second. If we take that times 30, which is how many we can deliver, we get a staggering number of... We can support 360 assemblers with 1 belt. That is insane. Which means that I actually think I am going to go way lower than that. Let's get cashmere crystals here. And let's get the titanium. Did I build titanium glass? I don't feel like I built titanium glass here. No, I looked at it, but somehow doubt I actually put it down. I just built titanium, didn't I? Let's see if we can. You actually go off anywhere? I don't think you will. Because we don't actually have anything that's building the titanium glass. Okay, well, I guess we're repurposing this for titanium glass then. Titanium glass, where do we have you? Is that not here? Yeah, this guy. So, copy you to there. That's actually 3 things in instead of 1. How often? 1.6, 1.6, 1.6. So if I go... So, titanium, local demand. No thank you, not too much. We want to have... No glass, right? Also not too much. And we want to have water. And that should be a remote demand. Okay, so that is the titanium glass that we need. Except for the water. We're still missing the water. For some reason you guys didn't connect either. Let's try that again. There we go. Now that is connected. Yeah, we do need water. And once we have water, we should be able to get the plane filter up and running as well. Yes. Okay, so we have the guys here for the titanium glass. So we're gonna put the titanium glass on this guy as well. I didn't notice I missed that. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna have these guys producing the plane filters, which will then continue to over here, where we will eventually produce quantum ships. I'm completely out of assemblers though, so there will be 1 guy that's producing that. And this guy doesn't have any power for some reason. Wonder why that is. There we go. That's better. Yes. So what else do we actually need? Well, we have these now. We still need these guys. And we do not have enough guys to actually produce that. I can tell you that much. And we need a bunch of oil and other goodies to get going with that as well. So we're gonna try to get some oil first, as well as some water. And maybe... I think I'll bring some solar panels with me so we can set that up when we are getting back. Because I do still think that we have some issues with the fuel situation. How does this look? Yeah, we have like 5,000 of them now. So if I bring at least 1,000 or something. How's this? Yeah, 1,100. That seems quite good. That should be filling that up quite well. So yeah, we're gonna head out. We're gonna find ourselves some good planets that we can engage with. And we'll take it from there. Okay, so I have found 2 different options that we have here. Either we can go to Delta or we can go to Keanomy. Keanomy has a lot of stuff on it. We do have some crude oil, we have water, we have sulfuric acid, a lot of minerals in general, and quite a good amount of items as well. But what caught my eyes in regards to Delta is the amount of crude oil that we have. There is so much crude oil here. And we also have these spine for stagnite crystals, which we still haven't built these. We could make the nanotubes directly from them. We wouldn't have to actually produce anything additionally then. Which honestly I think sounds quite good. So I think we're gonna go over here to Delta. And we're gonna see what we can do there. It's quite far away. I don't think it's the worst though. We're probably gonna be able to make it there if I'm not mistaken. So let's hit it. It's about 11 light years away. You might wonder, why is he flying in the opposite direction to where he needs to go? I just took a look and we don't have any oil extractors with us. We don't have a single oil extractor on us. So we kind of need to fix that. We're also going to bring some oil refineries. So we can actually refine some stuff. Now we ran out of power, which is quite normal. But yeah, refineries are kind of... We already have refineries? What? Yeah, we're going to need a bit more of these. I'll put 400. I think that will be more than what we need. Yeah, we're gonna need quite a lot of it, so I'll be back when we have the stuff that we need to actually get away from here. And if we're going back home, we might as well pick up everything else that we are missing as well. Okay, so we made it here. It looks like we are sort of a weird system. Not actually that weird, it's just... No, it's actually quite normal. Okay, so here we have some oil and spine forms and water. It's like the perfect place. There we have acid. And there we have even more oil. And water. We'll go there instead, that's closer. So, yeah, I brought a bunch of stuff. Probably way more than what we need. But that's probably good. That's probably good. My hope is that we can almost encircle one of these planets to make oil, refined oil. Oh no way, there's like plants in the water here. I don't want to destroy this planet, it's beautiful. Look at this, it's gorgeous, what the hell? What does the other planet look like? This is no fun. I don't want to destroy that. And this is a water world. Is this also a water world? Sakura Ocean. Okay. We're not gonna use this one. We'll go to the other one. I don't want to destroy that. That was really pretty. Let's see if we can go here instead. That would be so sad. Look at how pretty it is. Wow. I'm not gonna treat that like Earth. So let's jump out to this guy instead. You look like shit. I have no problem destroying you. We have spine form. Didn't we have oil here as well? Yes, we do. Yeah, we got plenty of stuff here. Crude oil seep. I can't reach it though. Do I need to actually bring this up? That's kind of cool if that's the case. How does this work? Do I just put an oil extractor on it? Need foundation support. Need resources. Do I need to... Oh, I messed it up. That's why. I did it correctly. I just had this guy set to bury veins when I should have it to make veins available. There you go. Now it's going to work. Yes. Okay. So if I want to build around this planet, how do we do that? I don't care about coal. So if I go here somewhere. That's all the way around. Nice. Don't think we have belts enough to make it all the way around though. Even though that was my initial plan. I was thinking if I go extractor and then I go refinery here somewhere. You are gonna do this, and then we're gonna have you will do that. So ignore the mess, ignore the fact that we don't have any power here, but I think I have an idea of how I want to do this. I have no clue if it's actually gonna work. I want to circle this whole planet with production. I think that would be really fun. I have no clue how that's gonna go, but we can at least try. There's only one thing that can go wrong, and I'm not afraid about things going wrong, so I think that's perfectly fine actually. If nothing else, we're gonna either have a lot of stuff, or we are going to be failing quite substantially. I hope that we should be able to use this and see a lot of production. We should hopefully not need to worry very much about oil in the future. Hopefully refined oil is just fixed if we do this. That's at least my hope. But then again, who knows? Maybe that's not at all how it's gonna work. Lack of item. Okay, so that's the first issue we're having. I don't think we have enough of these. We do have more than this, but still doubt that we actually have enough here. So these are gonna go right here. Are those the right? We don't even have a recipe. Okay. Let's fix that. Let's set this as the recipe. And yeah, we have the same issue here with power, so that's probably the next thing we need to fix when we get anywhere here next. Day and night come by really quick here though, that's for sure. These guys are charging, but not super fast either, so kinda just waiting at this point. Okay, so I said I wanted to build around the whole planet. So we built around the whole planet. Still got a few gaps like this, but in general we have kinda covered the whole planet. We should not have any issues with refined oil going forward. This episode was intended to be a mall build. I feel like we have a lot more other stuff than the mall built. We're gonna finish these parts up and then we're gonna head back to where we started. Okay, I do think that's about as much as I can do on this planet, so even though we don't have anything running right now, as soon as we do get power, we should see this start running. So we should have a decent amount of production as soon as we get this up and going. And with that said, a few places where we're kind of missing these. Build range. Yeah, for some reason sometimes it doesn't set down the inserters correctly. So I guess what we're going to do is to just head out and put up a bunch of solar power. So if I take you, and I'll just take all of you and put you in there. And then we take those and we'll go to the inner planet here. That has 55%, 151% extra solar energy ratio. That should hopefully bring in quite a lot of solar. I have all intentions to more or less fill this planet up with solar panels. So let's see if that actually gets us enough power or if we need even more. I'm open for both. We're gonna start around the North Pole up here, because this planet is on a slight slant. So we should have the most power right here actually. And I am actually gonna do this really simple. I am going to take these, we're gonna take the solar panels, we're gonna put one in the middle, go one step out, and then we are just going to do one there, one there, one there, and one here, and then we go one more step out, do one there. Eventually we should just be able to do rings around this. But I guess for now we're gonna have to do this manually. There we go. That is 1.29 gigawatts of charging, and we can actually even go higher than that. Are you kidding me? Yeah, we could actually do more than that. Are you joking? Are you joking now? 129. Yeah, look at this. That's crazy. How much are you guys using? You're not running full speed, so we do have some lead room here, but yeah. We put down a few solar panels. And it looks like it's working quite well. I didn't have enough. Apparently a few thousands of them wasn't really enough. We needed a few more. So gonna have to fix that sometime, I guess. Don't want to run out of power after all. Would be interesting to fill a whole planet with solar panels. I think I'm gonna do it at some point just because it's fun. This is not good, like half of the time these solar panels are not doing anything. But it is generating power for us, so that's good. Then let's go back to our home planet and let's actually do something for once. Is this where we are at, or is it... No, it's here, right? This guy. I think it's here. Now I became unsure. Crystal Desert. No, that's not it. Hurricane Stone Forest. That's it. That's it. Okay, so that should be power solved. To some extent at least. I guess we just need to get everything up and built now then. How does it look here? 100%. We got plenty of incoming there as well. These guys are running. You're filling up. Things are looking good. Let's go back to our setup over here then. We're somewhere where we needed water. I think that was over here if I'm not mistaken. Not you. This guy? No. Next one. Here we needed water. So remote command, we still haven't pushed out anything to the Delta, apparently. That's fine. Eventually that has to start going as well. What else do we need? We need oil here, right? No. What did we need oil for? Isn't it these? What do you miss? What are you missing? Nothing. We just didn't set it up here. Well done, Frederick. You have outdone yourself again. Well done, well done. Okay. So that's those. What else are we needing here? Okay, so we have the beginning of the particle broadband up and running. So now we just need to produce all of the things that we need for it. Mainly plastic, I think we're gonna start with. Just because I actually want to see if we have managed to get any items here, which it doesn't look like we have. No. That's unfortunate. I was actually hoping for our little fuel endeavor to have kicked off. Maybe they still haven't received any power over there. Or I broke something. That is also very much a possibility. Either way, we're gonna set up everything here and we're gonna see how far we're getting. I think these are made in chemical plants, if I'm not mistaken. So you should be... I'm wrong. No, it's there. Plastic. So plastic, what is the ratios here? 0.3, 0.7, 0.3. So one out, one in. Don't combine them, please. Then one in here as well with the refined oil. Let's see here. You are gonna go there as well. Then we're gonna have oil again here. That should be pretty good. We should then be able to just output here, output there, input and input. And these should go in as well. There we go. Are we getting any oil? Please give me oil. Here we go. Finally, oil is coming along as well. Does that mean that we have water too? I think I must have messed up water then. So we should definitely be getting water if we're getting oil. Unless this oil is coming from somewhere else, we should be seeing both of them. So that is plastics. You also need nanotubes. I think I'll just go and place that over here actually. And we can just bury you guys. Okay, and the carbon nanotubes only needs one item in and one item out. So that should be perfectly fine as well. That should be perfectly fine as well. I think we want to swap them around though. We should have one in there and we should have an out here. And then we should have two of them. Another one in there. And then we just copy you over to there. No. There, I guess. And there. That should be pretty good. We'll get the tower in here. We get those directly on the network now. I'm not sure how much of this we are actually mining. But worth a shot, I guess. Those. Then we're gonna have the hyper thingies here. So local. I guess we can do remote demand on that. Okay, looks like we have some of the spine-form stalagmite crystals at least. Even if it's not a lot of them, at least having something to start with is helpful. We can easily mine more as well, so I'm not that worried when it comes to that. And then we just have the silicon left. And those I think we can probably find a blueprint for that we can just set down. Tier 1 smelting. I think those are for... So these guys, they need one every 2 seconds. Yes. So technically we can do 60. So I think we're gonna do 60 and we're gonna put them over at where we have the processors. Because I think these are 60 as well, if I'm not mistaken. If we look at you guys, you have... It's actually 90. Do we actually have 90 here as well? Doesn't look like it. That's 30. Yeah, it's 60. Alright, so we want then to have you producing... Not those. Are they made in a smelter? And that is a full array of crystal silicon as well. So let's go see how our builds over here is doing. Where do we have them? Are they over here? Yes. Out of power. Very good. Very good. You didn't need power after all. What you gonna need power for? We're actually out of normal power now. Okay. So, should I set up another power station here? Could have... I'm not sure if this one will actually fit, but we can try. Not great. Do we have a better spot? Okay, it looks like we somehow still don't have enough power. Why is that? We got the entire cluster. We are discharging at 1.3. And we're charging at 2.24. So why are we having issues? Is that just now that we... No. We're charging for way more than what we are discharging, so why are we out of power? Looks like there is some power coming in now at least. Okay. That's good. Are we producing anything over here now when it comes to assemblers? With a little bit of luck, we might just be. So these are producing the nanotubes, yes. Producing there, and these are producing those two, but we do not have the plastic on here. That should make that a little bit better. And then we get the plastic to here, yes. And then these guys should be able to start working. So what about you guys? What are you missing? You're still missing these. Is it just that we're out of water? I think I never connected water correctly. It would not surprise me if that was the case. So maybe we should jump over there, just get the water up and running. Okay, so it actually looks like we have some power issues over here still. Even though we did set up a bunch of power there, still don't have enough. So we also didn't have the water, so even if we did have power, we wouldn't actually be able to produce anything with it. Now we should be able to set out the water when it's ready. And in regards to everything else, I think that it's actually set up. So we have the oil. We're not producing very much oil here, but apparently we have quite a lot on here already. And here we have coal. Maybe I should set up coal as well, since we are here. And there we go. That is a bunch of coal and a bunch of oil. And that's all that these guys should need to be able to start producing. That should be good. Yeah, and it's all going around as well, so everything should be good. Everything should be good. Here we go. So after a little trip, and I also added another 500 solar panels on the first planet. So right here. Well, some of those that were already blueprinted. We actually have some water coming in. So that's good. That means we're moving in the right direction. Once we get that, we should get these titanium glass. Which means that we can eventually produce the plain filter, which means that we should be able to start producing all of this stuff. Because this is the only thing that we're missing at the moment. Okay, so water has arrived. That means that we can expand this guy a little bit more again. If we could fit a... let's do this then. Okay, so what I thought would be a mainly mall build eventually turned into a fix power and make a bunch of oil builds episode. So I'm not sure I'm gonna call this one tier 2 or part 2 of the epic mall build. I don't feel like we've been working on the mall very much. The only thing that I can say is that we have been able now to actually produce these assembly machines. So that, of course, is good. Other than that, I don't know. We have a few of them. We have 36 produced, but we need to produce more, of course. So we're gonna continue with building this up for sure. And that's gonna be it for this episode. I do hope that you have enjoyed. We are finally somewhat positive when it comes to power, more or less everywhere. If we look at the actual production for power all over our cluster, we are generating almost a full gig more than we consume. So I would say those solar powers for solar setup actually did some work. It actually helped us quite a bit. Our Dyson Sphere is not doing so good. We are not actually producing anything with that guy. We haven't been to our home planet in like a billion years, so that's probably why. But yeah, we are going to continue with our mall build in the next episode, so if you want to see that, then there is a button for you to click. I'm hoping you will see me in the next one. Thanks everyone. See you in the next one. Bye bye.